As in the previous video, we had talked about how important multiple intelligence is. So it's not just about the child, but it's about you yourself and to know your strengths and your weaknesses, or your likes or some of your dislikes. But the way we want to make sure with this multiple intelligences, there's a website called personalitymax.com. I want you to go ahead and check it out. And you can go ahead and take this test for free. It's about 80 questions. We're not going to go through all of them, but I'm going to go through at least 10 of them, just to kind of get you to at least an idea of what are some of the questions, and then later on we're going to go ahead and discuss them. So right now, as you'll see on the screen, I'm going to go ahead and post those questions up for you to just kind of take some time and reflect on those. I like learning other languages. Never, rarely, often, or always. I love crowds. Never, rarely, often, always. I like tinkering with something to figure out how it works. Never, rarely, often, or always. I notice when others make a grammatical mistake when they talk or write. Never, rarely, often, always. I am a natural born leader. People follow me. Never, rarely, often, always. My mind is like a computer. Never, rarely, often, always. I organize things by category. Never, rarely, often, always. I learn best when I can touch things rather than just look at them. Never, rarely, often, always. I can find my way around unfamiliar places. Never, rarely, often, always. I feel alive when I come in contact with nature. Never, rarely, often, always. What this kind of shows you right now is that just from these questions, and if you think about them, they kind of have you think about certain ways that you perceive stuff. It catches your eye. A child who maybe notices colors and shapes when you're doing a presentation, it's going to catch their eyes because that's something that's very important to them. Someone who might like algebra but geometry might be a little bit easier for them because it's something visual for them to see. So you'll see that all these play a big factor, and it's so important for you to find out yourself who you are, what your intelligence are, and which ones your strengths are, because it will help you become a better teacher. But it's also good to have this with your children, because that will give you a better idea of how kids themselves are learning and how they perceive themselves and how they understand things. Personalitymax.com. Go ahead and check that out. It's 80 questions and it gives you a report afterwards, I think, which will be very beneficial. And then hopefully in the next video right now, we're gonna go ahead and kind of discuss some of these just more in a classroom setting. All right, take care.